happen. Not today.
No, all right.
This is about as yeah.
No,
It's about as good as we're gonna get. They look good though.
All right, they're nice
Really
cards.
good
Got
like
Shark Stream. So if you want any business cards, come on down to Yale Billiards and pick them up.
We can give you a business card. You can tell people about them.
You want to talk about?
Oh, there we go. See us, hear us.
Yep.
Come on in, everybody. Episode 24. We have stuff to talk about. It's Shark Talk Live. 24 weeks in a row. Timmy, how many months is that? That's a lot, right?
A lot.
6 months?
It's quite some time. Yep.
6
Give
months.
or take 5.5
6
months, 6
Yeah,
months,
12 months.
something like that.
Yeah, it's 4.3 months in a year. I mean, in a month. 4.3 weeks in a month. It's 24 weeks.
4.3 weeks in a month.
Correct.
Where'd you get that math?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.3 weeks in a month. That's
Oh,
what the average is.
Oh.
You can figure it out. That's what it is. Because 28 days, except for February. It says 29 sometimes.
Only rarely.
All right. I'm not leaving.
No.
I wouldn't leave the audience out there. I'm dropping my business cards everywhere.
Oh, you're making a mess.
I know. That's okay.
All right, guys. So let's
Share.
get
Let's
to-
share.
Yeah, that's the
Share,
first
share,
thing.
share,
Well,
share.
let's get to talking about what we came here to talk about. First things first. Thank you guys for joining in. For those of you guys who are joining in, by all means, thank you for popping in. Like Savannah Chernesky, of course, my girlfriend. She wouldn't miss a Shark Talk Live if you begged her. Jose Concepcion. I see a couple people in there. So
Got it, good.
So thank you guys. We saw him at the big event this weekend, the
Yep.
Ship the Cash event. And,
Nice guy. Did a lot of talking. He was involved in some of the games, and
Yeah.
he really does stuff for pool. He was interactive. He was making sure there's no funny business going on. Good stuff, man. Really good
Well,
stuff.
you can't imagine any funny business possible at a Mike DeMarco event. I mean, that was just top notch. Top notch stuff.
What's up, Norton Rad? What up, Mr. Rad?
How we doing?
Mr. Rad, eating it up out there. Hector Sanchez.
So, all right, you guys, we had a lovely, awesome event. Of course, you guys can go on to shipthecash.com. Also, you can go to Ship the Cash's Facebook page. You can go to the Shark Stream's Facebook page.
Might see somebody's picture.
And you'll see someone's picture. I shared it. Well,
Yeah,
I shared it
yeah.
because I had to. Because I was in the picture. But
Yes,
before-
absolutely. Timmy was in the picture, guys.
Before we get to talking about that, let's talk about the 1100 Max for a minute.
Okay.
Our winners of the 1100 Max
You have me? Want me to look him
Fargo.
up?
Oh, I've got it.
Oh, we got
I
it.
remember who it
Okay.
was.
I
First
know.
place,
It was
it was Ricardo Diaz and
yes.
Curtis Wright.
Yes, Curtis Wright, man, that guy. I
playing
saw
good,
him
man.
on Friday. Yeah, I saw him on Friday. Came down to Yale on Friday, and he's just the nicest guy. And he's playing everybody. He's trying to do really good.
Yeah.
And I hear so many good things about him. You know, like
He
like
played
a
great.
Lucas almost. Like you can see his game's improving, and he seems to be one of the good guys. So Curtis, if you're out there, good job this weekend, Friday and Saturday.
Yep.
And then he was, I think, gambling, playing some sets after, and doing well in that as well.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a heart and plays well, and he seems like a really good kid. I don't know how old he is, but
Yeah, I didn't double check. I didn't double check to see what his Fargo was. I just know that the two of them came up with an 1100 Max Fargo, and
what was
they
it, 20-something teams?
there were
19 teams?
20.
22 teams? So
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It was quite a few.
Quite
I
a
believe
few.
there was 22 teams. If
Prize
I'm not
money was
mistaken.
fantastic.
Oh yeah, they made out with a good payday. Of course, they beat. Hats off to who they beat in the finals. Somebody who can't seem to stop finding the finals in a Mike DeMarco event or a doubles event for that matter. Kevin Kiley and Tommy Dale.
Yep.
They came from US1 and they tried to upset the field, but they came
Kevin Kiley's
one
all
match
over the
short.
place now. He's playing very good.
Yeah, he's playing
Yeah,
really
Tommy Dale, another player, is upcoming. I mean, he's been playing for Yale for years. Now he plays at US1,
Mm-hmm.
and another good guy. He's playing strong.
When we were playing
Both of
when we were playing in the most recent singles event that was here, I'm trying to think of which promoter put it on. There were so many of them. We were playing. Who was it? Who was it that did that event? We've had quite a few big events. See, I'm starting to forget how many events that we've had
Eric
here.
Tang was here. We
Ah,
had the
the Blue Felt.
Jostor,
That's who it was.
Blue
It was
Felt.
Eric Tang.
There we go.
It was the Blue Felt. When we
Eric
played-
Tang was here as well. We'll
He
talk
was.
about that in a minute too.
Yep, when he played me in the first round of that tournament, and of course it was a race to 7 in that event.
Even,
And
yeah.
you know something, I'll tell you, he took me pretty deep in that event, in that first round. I mean, he had me I think 5-1 at one point. I ended up winning the set, but still, I mean, it was races to 9 on the winner's side, races to 7 on the loser's side. I ended up
Yep.
winning. I think it was like 9-5 or 9-6 that set.
Yep.
But he played really, really strong. So it's not a
he's
surprise to see him go.
No, he's improving a lot, and
Yeah.
you see his name everywhere. So that's good. It's good to keep shooting, and that's what we like to see in all the events. The people get rewarded for their effort. And speaking of reward for the effort, we had the 1300.
Yes, 1300 max.
1300.
Bobby, go ahead. I won't toot my own horn.
Yeah. So obviously there was two great teams in the finals. Eric Tang and
Kerry
Kerry
McAuliffe.
McAuliffe came in second, and then they finished a great player, Timmy Levine and Lucas Picasso Werner, and you guys did a great job out there.
I was, I was so happy to win that event. I mean,
you should,
you
should be proud. There's a lot of people there, and a lot of good people.
Yeah, there was. I mean, the field in that event was ridiculous. I mean, you just think of
Rob
just some
Pearson,
of the names.
Lance Lascotti, I mean, Mincello,
Rich Minicello,
Rich Mincello, the guy that Dave beat was another great player.
Matt Vergara.
Yeah, so many good players.
Billy the Kid Lana was there.
Billy the Kid Lana was
Ray
there.
Raymond
Ray
McNamara.
McNamara is another good player. I mean,
Keith Flatt.
Yep.
Kerry McAuliffe, Eric Tang.
Yep.
The list goes on, guys. There were
so
a lot of Joe Dargis, Bob Dargis.
Yeah, Joe Dargis. I mean, every team. There wasn't a bad name in the bunch. It was all good players, obviously. And we almost had a full field. We had 15 teams.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. And you guys did really good. The most important I liked about it, Timmy, is you played well, but we got compliments on how well you acted. You played very strong, and I'm sure you missed shots in there. You didn't lose your cool, and you played really good. And then I think that's why you're coming to the top. And you keep improving like that. Your game's going to get better. Your mental game's going to get better. The sky's the limit for you. I mean, you keep playing that well. You better watch out there, Sharkstream. Timmy's coming.
Yeah,
Timmy's coming. He's not just an announcer.
I had the ability to really keep myself calm, especially with Lucas. It's real easy when you play with somebody who plays like Lucas, because you realize that not all of your little mistakes are going to get punished. It would have been different if Lucas, hung like every single ball that I got a little out of line on or something weird. Because I'll be honest, for the first half of that set, I played super conservative, and it almost cost us.
Yep.
In the first set that we played against Kerry and Eric, and we ended up almost losing that set, and we should have lost that set, be honest, but I realized that after we got through that the next set I had to play a little bit more loose, a little bit less tightened up, and it helped out because Lucas was able to say, he's like, listen, he goes, stop trying to be perfect out there. He goes, just get me a shot.
Yep.
He goes, I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
and it helped. He's like,
it was
forget
both of you. I mean, I hear everything. Everybody comes to me and talks, and I heard you made a lot of really good shots, and you played good. So it was definitely both of you. I mean, you guys both well deserved. I mean, not to mention it was Pete Genovese in that tournament.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Mike 2.0,
Mike DeMarco,
Ryan Cullen.
Mike Cullen,
Ryan Cullen. I mean, all there was so many big names in that tournament.
It's funny, when I went through the list, I was just trying to think of all the people that were in there, and posted on Facebook. I tried to tag a lot of the people. I missed a couple. I'm sorry if I did. It's not that I think less of you. It's just I literally forgot.
Yeah,
absolutely. But I mean,
but good job. You made some cash for that as well. Yeah. I mean, not a bad event. And anything you want to say about your event? I mean, besides...
No, I mean, listen, shout out to Mike DeMarco for putting together an amazing event.
We're going to talk about that in a minute. Absolutely.
And, I mean, I know you got a lot to say. I saw the post that you put out there.
Yeah.
And of course you can find all these posts on social media, and I'm sure that they've been shared not only on the Shark Stream but also on our personal pages as well. So if you're friends with us, by all means, go check them out. There's nothing that we cannot say about the way Mike DeMarco runs his events. He ran 2 tournaments and won.
Yep.
2 tournaments at the same time in the same room. And nothing went wrong.
No, it was unbelievable. Yeah, even to add to that, to talk about Ship to Cash, for those of you guys don't know, make sure you check out his page. Mike DeMarco's obviously he's going to be doing things. He's not only a promoter of the game,
a great regional promoter,
a tournament director. So this guy comes in on Friday night and he sets up his stuff. He brings his own music, which I thought was incredible, because you're not going to believe how many people in the past have told me about tournaments and stuff. They don't like the music. They don't want the grunge music. They don't want the rap music. They want middle keel music, not piano music or elevator music. You know what I mean? And I think he did a masterful job, playing great music.
You know what's crazy about that? Because normally, he told me, he goes, normally I put a playlist on. He goes, today, he goes, I've been doing it live. He was literally dragging and dropping
He's a DJ.
songs.
Yeah,
into a
he was a
playlist,
DJ in the past. So I did found that out. But
well, I like the vibe. You keep it going, Mike. I liked it.
It was a great vibe, and not only the vibe. So you guys know, he put a speaker in the back room, 3 speakers in the front, so the whole place heard the music. You can hear your match called out distinctively. It was never an issue.
Yeah.
Who am I playing? What table am I on? It was always crystal clear, to the point, and he kept the matches flowing for both events. I don't know how he did it because, I mean, you did brackets with us. It's not that easy. It gets painful. It's a pain in the butt. If you miss one, if you slip one, it can get really confusing.
Yeah, and it becomes a problem because eventually, if you do slip,
yeah,
someone gets missed. Someone's sitting for an ungodly amount of time.
Exactly.
And people get cold, and then people get angry that they were sitting for too long, and the only match where we sat for longer than 30 minutes.
Yep.
Was the finals, and that was
amazing.
only because
And
we
you have
were
to wait.
waiting. We were waiting for the one lost side to clear up.
That's got to tell you something.
And the best part of it was, even after the match was done, he looked at me and he goes, "You know something?" He goes, "You got 30 minutes." He goes, "You might want to go eat."
Smart.
He's trying to tell you, hey, go get your food now.
Advocate, smart.
You
Because he's kept you going. He knew you guys were playing along, and he's a true professional. Like I said, if you guys have not went out to Ship to Cash, I would definitely do it. Because he's doing things. He's gonna do big things. Because not only does he a podcast like this, he talks. He talked with us in the booth actually. The next day he came in and talked on Sunday, and he runs events. He does all kinds of stuff, and he's doing things that never seen before. Double tournaments. Come on, man. That's just unheard of. And he ran it by himself, which is nuts. This is nuts. So,
he's a one-man band, and he does it all. It's crazy.
And I call him Superman. And I told him, you're Superman because you have no Robin, man. You're on your own. You're doing it. And so I just want to give a shout out to him. And again, congratulations to you guys, you and Lucas, obviously, for winning. Good job. And of course, Eric and Carrie again for coming in second. And then came in first, second, the 1100.
That would be Curtis Wright and Ricardo Diaz.
Yep, and then the 2 guys from US1.
Yep, Kevin Kiley and Tommy Dale.
And Tommy did a great job. Congratulations. Congratulations to all the players. It was a good event, well run, and action here was something I'd never seen before. We had action Friday night, Saturday after the
Speaking of that action, let's talk about that action.
Let's talk about the action.
Dave Gavish versus Matt Vergara. What a match that was, huh?
Crazy. Dave Gavish, he's getting mad respect, even though for me, he always had respect, and for my teammates, we would back him to the hill with anybody because he is, like I said, I've seen him beat killers. A lot of times it doesn't go like 11-2.
Yeah, a lot of times it's a grind, but
his gear was fantastic. If you guys like pool and you want to check it out, go back and look at that Friday night stream. It's not that long.
It's on the Shark stream.
It's on the Shark stream, and it was not that long. It was Friday night. It was Dave Gavish versus Matt Vergara, and it was just his play was, I think, almost flawless, and you got to go check that out if you like pool.
In the last 3 days, the Shark Stream has posted very nearly 26 hours of content.
Wow.
26 hours of content to go back. So if you've been wanting to watch some pool, no matter what skill level,
yes, absolutely.
This is by all means the time.
Yeah, absolutely. It was, if you want to watch, I would go watch that Gavish match. We're live, honey. What do you need? Hi. That's one of our regulars, Allison, saying hello. How you doing? Of course, we got a lot of fans here.
Best part about the booth, we got a window. Everybody
can see us, and you guys can see us, so we want to share it with everybody. But yeah, if you guys got the time, go see that Gavish match. Go see the finals of the 1100 match, and go see Timmy's finals because you won't disappointed. And obviously, you can watch all the matches,
of course.
But I would definitely.
There were a lot of great matches. There really were.
Absolutely was. The shorter races, so it makes it more exciting.
Yeah.
You miss, you get punished. Lance Scotty and Mario Argentina, great team. They're playing Mike and Ryan, and it's
they played awesome in there.
It's Hill and Hill, and they broke and ran for the set.
Yeah.
What do you do about it in 10 ball? That's pretty strong on Scotch doubles.
Yeah, they had another great match against Rob Pearson and Ashley Benoit. I'm not going to spoil how that match went, but go check it out. If you're curious, you might be pleasantly surprised to see how that one went.
Yeah, because there's so much content, like Timmy just said, and then we're going to get into the next thing. So last thing I want to say, just Mike DeMarco. absolutely true professional, and I really think he's going places with what he's doing. So if you guys are involved in pool and you want to check him out, go to Ship to Cash and see it, and if you get a chance to go to his live events, do that as well, because I'm telling you, he's doing things. He's doing things the right way, and it's only one way to go is up for him.
Yeah.
He's not going down. So.
And he's already pretty high.
He's pretty high.
He's already pretty high.
He's pretty high, but I mean, I can see him doing major events, because why would you not want him run any event, whether it's a professional event or an amateur? He's just smooth everything.
He's somebody I'd want to run any tournament in here for sure.
Everything's crystal clear. No side action. Everything is he tells you what's going on. Very very clear. Like I said, he was answering questions Friday night, Saturday during the tournament, and after the tournament, the guy sits at the bar and talks to me about stuff for like 20 minutes. I'm like, I know I'm tired. You got to be tired. But he was sitting. It was good conversation. It wasn't just BS. We were talking business. It was really cool.
Yeah, for sure. So, of course, that wasn't the only tournament we had this weekend,
No,
because Yale
no,
Billiards
we're
just
not-
decided that we
no.
want to become the tournament capital of
Yes,
the world.
That's right. We are. We are. And it's where the pros play, Timmy.
Yeah,
It's
it
where
is.
the pros play. And,
So we brought in, the next event we brought didn't feature pros, but it featured amateurs, and we paired, of course, with our great sponsor, the Connecticut APA, to bring the Triple Threat Tournament to the 9-foot tables of Yale Billiards.
And shout out to Farr Kirk, who did a great job running that as well. Very smooth,
Good
without
job.
a hitch. You know how many teams?
I believe 57?
51.
51 of us.
51.
folks.
That's okay. So
I was only here for 4 hours of the day, though.
You know what 51 times 3 is?
A lot.
A lot of people, man.
I know what it meant. I know what it meant. I saw the fire marshal peering out the window.
Yeah, we had enough. We barely made it, but it was enough. There was a lot of people here, and
What's your max capacity? 206?
Something like that, yeah. And I got to give a shout out to my manager, Lisa. She absolutely killed it. I mean, obviously, Timmy and I weren't in the booth at all this week, this month.
I had to work on Sunday.
We just couldn't do it.
With Amazon running peak.
And Saturday winning all your events.
Yeah.
And me trying to run events as well. So it was tough, but we gave you great commentary. You had...
we had Andy Gow in the booth. Of course, we had Mike DeMarco.
Bobby Hunt. Mike DeMarco.
I think Kevin McAuliffe jumped in for a little while.
No, I don't know if he did. He
popped in for a little
Kevin
bit.
Kevin Boulay was in here for a while.
Yep.
On Sunday for sure. And I think Joe Raccio started it with me. I think Kimbo stopped in. There was a lot of people that stopped in. And it was, kudos to you guys for helping out. It was a fantastic event for a lot of hours.
Yeah.
So it came down to Eric Vandervliet's team. They won first place. They won all the cash, and they get the bragging rights for the year.
That would be Taking It All, if I'm not mistaken.
Taking It All.
And they ended up facing...
A lot of shooters.
They ended up facing, I believe it was...
Bullseye Billiards.
Yeah, I want to say that it was Market Zero.
Was it Mark and Nicole?
Market Zero was the name of the...
Yeah, right. Yep. And
so, if you want to go back and see exactly who the teams were, well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there is a player list that was put out there by the APA.
Connecticut APA, it has all the teams.
And you can obviously see the team names.
The pictures of who came in first and second.
Yep.
And that was another great event. And it's so weird to be a pool room owner. And I've seen events we had, many different events, but to see the levels of we had on Saturday, with you and Lucas and those other teams, and then the 1100 were just so many good players. And then this event was, I'm not saying there was a lot of good players, like Mike Matthew was in this one as well. Lucas was in this one. Lucas didn't win.
No.
So it was really different to see the handicaps actually paying itself out.
Yeah.
And I was happy to see somebody else besides Lucas win. Because it's nice. It's like the underdog we have on Saturday. But I was rooting for Dave Werner. I wanted Dave Werner to win.
The best part about an event like that is, and the best part about any event like that, when you have a large field of people, is, when you put a handicapped event like that out there, especially for like the APA, the best part about the APA with its handicap system is all of the people that fall within its handicap system, with the exception of a select few, all pretty much fall within its system, which means that the system itself generally makes each match relatively competitive.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the best part. It's not the same as like saying if you took every single player from the 1100 max and you threw them in, and you threw, 2 of those players on one team, that team would be a significant favorite to win because there were a lot of strong players. Although I don't think any 2 players from the 1100 max, no matter what the combination, would have been allowed to play in
allowed to
that
play.
tournament.
No, 'cause it's 15
anywhere.
handicap. It's mostly
Yeah,
fun.
so-
And it was such a good time. And like I said, I got to give kudos to my manager, Lisa. She
Yeah.
absolutely killed it. The food was great. We had pulled pork, meatball sandwiches, macaroni and cheese on top of our regular menu.
Yeah.
And I think everybody had a good time with the food. I had no complaints about the drinks being untimely. And so good job by Lisa and my whole staff this weekend. I want to give shout out to all you guys because you guys made it happen. You guys absolutely killed it.
And we won't spoil how the finals went in terms of the score. I do know what the score was, but we won't spoil it if you want to go back and watch it.
Yes.
So you go back and watch. We may have told you who won it already, but you can at least go back and watch and see how it progressed. We have tons of content that day as well.
That was
Hours
triples,
of content.
triples, then doubles, singles. That's crazy.
What a
event.
crazy format. And races
Yeah, it was
to
so
four.
much fun. It was so much fun.
You know, it's like a mini Mosconi Cup.
It kind of was, yeah. Except, it really was. It was different. It was unique, and that's why we had so many teams. It was it was such a good time.
You know,
Such
and
a good time.
I do like what the APA is doing with those events. You know, events like the triple threat tournament and the no limit tournament.
Yes,
and
yes,
things like
and
that.
The teams for Vegas,
Yeah.
the partners where you have to be on the same team for
Jack,
Vegas.
Jack and Jill, the
Jack
team
and Jill, but
captains.
the team captains, they have all of them, and it's great. It gives everybody an opportunity. If you want to play an event, if you want to play at a $20 event, you can do that. If you want to play in a higher one, you can do that. It's just great stuff.
So, I mean, you know, that's just one of the many events, of course, that's coming up. Of course, also partnering with the Connecticut APA, we do have a special guest this week.
Yes,
They're going to be coming into. He's
Big
going to be coming in.
time.
We've already seen her and
Big
made sightings in Connecticut.
Yes,
But we're going to get our turn on Thursday, on Saturday.
Friday the 19th.
I keep
Friday
saying
the
Thursday.
That's
I don't know
okay.
why.
Yeah, that's all right. Because you're here on Thursday. You want to make sure you're here.
Well, yeah. Plus, anyway, my time, my whole internal clock is off anyway.
Oh.
Anyhow, Friday.
Allison
the person's
Fisher.
coming in. Thank you.
Allison Fisher.
You beat me to
Allison
it.
Fisher. Where the pros play. She will be on the Shark Stream. I
course
don't
she
know
will.
who's going to commentate that yet. We'll figure that out. But that's going to be pretty awesome.
I think we've got plenty of people
Yeah,
who can.
I think it's going to be awesome
chat.
because, I mean, she's going to play fantastic. I think she lets the opponent break. It's 9-ball, 1 rack, and win or lose, you get a signed cue ball or pitcher. And
You can't go wrong with Allison
you
Fisher.
can't go
You really
wrong. You can't go wrong. It's a once in a lifetime, possibly. Like I said, I met her once, a long time ago. I've been in the business for 30 years, so
I think it's probably going to be once in a lifetime unless you run into her somewhere else. Like if you really do want
Yeah.
to run into her, you can go to Vegas.
Yeah.
She is there every once in a while.
Yep.
Or you can go to the Super Billiards Expo.
Yep.
She's there once in a while
Yep.
too. You know, the last time I saw her, it was at the Expo. She was promoting her new Allison Fisher Cues series
Yep.
that is being made by JP Shower Cues.
Yep.
So if you're really curious about seeing what those cues look like, you can definitely check those out. All you got to do is go to PeteShower.com. She literally has her own little link. I think she's made it, guys.
yeah, absolutely.
She made it beforehand. She won over 50 WPBA titles. They don't call her the Duchess of Doom for nothing.
No, she's fantastic. She's definitely a top woman player. You know, maybe all time, pretty much all time. I think accolades. Maybe
Player of the century.
Yeah,
My
absolutely.
opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
100%. 100%. We've been doing it for so long. So
Yep.
come down and see her. Come on down to Yield Billiards or check us on the Shark Stream. You can
Yeah.
definitely do that.
And we will have plenty of commentary on that. You know, like I said, I am off on Friday,
Yep.
with the exception of actually being able to play her.
Yep.
I could probably commentate quite a bit, so you
Yep.
won't be surprised to not find me in the booth.
Yeah,
'Cause
and
it's
I
always
may,
fun.
I may sneak here as well.
course you
Because
will.
I want to see. You know, I'm actually going to be out there. Obviously, going to be out there watching and working and stuff. But I would like to be in here just to enjoy some of them. I mean, I'm sure she's going to play fantastic. And I'm sure she's not going to try to miss. She's going to try to beat everybody.
This has been a new
Yeah.
experience
Yeah.
for Bobby, guys.
Yeah.
He doesn't get the chance to see a lot of pros play. You know, he watches it on TV, but after going to the U.S. Open and having Naoyuki Oi here, and
Yeah.
you know, hearing that maybe Lee Van Corteza was going to show up, we almost had that match for
almost
you
had that.
guys. We had a match set up
Absolutely.
to get Lee Van Corteza to walk in this pool hall,
And play Lucas.
and he was going to end up playing Lucas with giving a significant amount of weight. And I don't know what derailed it, but either way, who knows? It may happen in the future. But after seeing all of that, he's seeing pro pool in a whole new light.
Everybody wants to come on the Shark Stream. It's
Yeah.
where the pros play, Timmy.
It
It's
is.
where the pros play.
You're really making that slogan stick.
It
I
really
like that.
is. It is. I mean, how many pros have we had, Timmy?
We've had quite a few.
I mean, count Lucas, an amateur pro. I mean, I don't know, maybe not.
He's a
pro.
shortstop.
He's getting there.
He's a shortstop.
But we got, of course, Allison Fisher, Naoki Oi, Jeremy Sosi, Mike Deshane. Am I missing anybody?
No, you're missing it. No,
That's
you're
it.
You're not missing too many.
I mean,
we've had quite a few so far.
And then, so that's pretty strong. So,
There'll only be more.
Yeah, only be more. I'm telling you, Sharkstream is doing well. We got big things happening
Yeah.
with our equipment coming up, Timmy. I'm
Yes.
excited about that.
I can't show you any of it though because it's
Nope.
all top secret. If we showed you, we'd have to kill you.
Absolutely, and you guys
show
are
you
really
when
going to
it's
enjoy
done.
it. Big stuff, big things always happening on the Sharkstream. So
Yeah.
don't get discouraged because there's a lot of tournaments not happening during the holidays. We're going to make it happen. And
Well,
give
we
you
got
guys
plenty
a
of
lot
tournaments
stuff.
happening. As far as
Yes.
I know, I would like to see if you could do me a favor. I know we
Yeah.
haven't talked about this. I probably should have just said it off
That's
camera,
okay.
but that's all right. You should call over to our good friend Sal Conti over at Shooters
Yeah.
and see if he's got a Toys for Tots tournament coming this year.
Yeah, that's a good question. I know what's his name does have one.
Buckland Billiards.
Buckland Billiards already had one, and believe it or not, my new manager Lisa is. It's funny you say that. We're not doing a tournament, but we are doing a Toys for Tots special, and you know
We'll talk about that.
I'm going to tell you guys. I was just you brought it up, so I'm going to talk about it. I was going to brought it up, but the flyer is not out officially yet. But how it's going to work is
Just so you know, this wasn't on our list of stuff.
No, we're-
so
this-
I'm not
this is
prodding for a cheap pop.
so not only does my manager work relentlessly time-wise, she actually wants to give back, and she wants to do. She said, "Hey, can we do something for Toys for Tot?" Her and my wife were talking, and I said, "What do you want to do?" They said, "How about if you bring a wrap toy, you get something." Like, what do you want to give? You know, of course, you're asking me, and I said, "You know, what do you think? What do you want to do?" So they got me. I think it was. I got to remember look at the flyer. If you bring an unwrapped toy, you get, I think, 2 hours of free pool. And if you bring 2 gifts, whether it's a toy or something else, you get 4 hours or 3 hours and a free drink. Don't quote me. The flyer's coming out real soon, but so we're going to have a big box in the front, and we're going to have a lot of toys for the
He
kids.
says, "Don't quote me on a place that just recorded him for everybody to see."
But it's that you're definitely going to get your money's worth, and it's
Yeah.
going to be a great thing for the kids. And this is all Lisa and Chrissy's doing mainly. Obviously, I'm going to donate to Table Time, and we're going to do
We'll
something.
push
big.
it on the Sharkstream, guys.
Yeah, we'll push it on the Sharkstream. Absolutely, absolutely. And so that's going to be big. Toys for Tots, and hopefully Sal does his tournament as well, and we'll donate to that as well because the pool community is strong, man.
Yeah.
We help each other when needed, and we really came through with JDRF. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
I gave them all that money today, and they were really happy. And it was a
Should've took some
stack.
pictures.
It was a stack of money. 2.0.
I gotta
High Point
teach you.
2.0.
I gotta teach you how to be a. I gotta teach you how to be a how to be a content creator.
Oh yeah.
See, when you do that, I know that you're not looking for the cheap
Yeah,
pop.
yeah. No.
You know, and that I understand why we do it for JDRF. It's
Yeah.
a whole big thing, but
Yep.
it would have been nice if you took a
Yeah,
picture.
yeah. It really was. It was a stack, man, with the checks. It was pretty. She was happy. She was really excited for us doing it. You know, our best job ever.
Well, I mean,
And
over the years, what would you estimate? Okay, I mean, you've got the numbers. You probably remember the numbers.
$65,000 donated to JDRF. So hopefully
Yeah.
we can get a cure for that because that was a terrible disease, obviously.
You know, and to think that's what you guys.
I appreciate all you guys. Thank you all. You guys all did that. Everybody was a
you
part of that.
have done.
Everybody was a part of that. You made it successful. So that's another big one. And that's all I got. If we got like I said, so Toys for Tots, bring a toy. We're going to have free pool time. Everybody gets free pool time. Can't beat that.
Can't
and the
go
kids get toys for Christmas. And, you know, I don't want to talk, you know, but there was one time when I was a kid. Now, yeah, I wasn't very wealthy. I had our parents. We didn't come from much. We lived in an apartment in Hartford.
Yeah,
and
Silver Spoon didn't
no,
qualify
there was
as
no.
you.
We didn't have a car in our family until my sister was old enough to drive to be 16. She was 16 years old and got a car. So I understand how it is to be without money at Christmas. Pretty shitty. Sorry, I should be swearing.
No, I mean, I think that fits.
But so my dad always, he worked hard, you know, he had his issues, whatever. But so he would always give my mom, you know, money for Christmas here and there. But my mom needed her teeth fixed. She needed her dentures for Christmas. So she took the money and bought her dentures for Christmas. And we all got one toy for Christmas. And I'll never forget, it was a Hess truck with the lights and everything. And I thought it was the best toy in the world. I was thankful for it.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool. So I know how important it is for kids out there. So, you know, we're going to help you guys out and give you guys some toys and do whatever we can because everybody's not privileged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm doing okay now, but it was a different time back then. It was a different time back then. So, but that toy was a lot of fun. I'll never forget. It was the Hess truck, the lights on, and you can drive it around, and that's all it was.
I remember
one
I
present.
remember the Hess trucks every
One
year.
present.
I remember every year my grandmother would always buy a Hess truck. It wasn't for like the children. I remember she always bought the Hess truck for one of my cousins on my
Was
aunt's.
he a collector?
on my
Because they
aunt's
are
family.
collectible, from what I
Well,
understand.
yeah, he had them when he was a kid, but she used to get it. Every year, of course, Hess always
Yep.
says, the Hess truck's here.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she always would
Yeah.
pick it up because she
Yeah.
thought it was just this cool little gimmicky thing. My grandmother was always about gimmicky things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know what
No,
I mean. But I mean, I really do. They are nice.
Yeah,
They're
it was really nice.
I
Like
can
I said,
imagine why you liked
like
it.
I said, I was
well
happy. I can
constructed
picture
and-
myself right now on the floor just driving it around. Of course, when you're a kid, you want to open more than one present. But hey, it is what it is, and it worked. I think I turned out okay. So it's all a learning curve. But we're gonna help everybody out. Like I said, we're gonna keep promoting and do what we can. The pool community is so strong.
They are.
And I think it's funny you mentioned Salo, not to change the subject, but he's having a tournament as well. The IBF, is that what it is? Or
The International Billiard Federation. That's
Yeah.
going to be over in Shooters.
Yeah, so
that
that's
is
another-
actually Jason Pena
Jason
who
Pena
is going to be running that.
So, again, the Shark Stream is all about blowing up content. If you guys out there, whether it's Racks, Buckland, Shooters, US1 has
Table
a
Magic.
big event coming in at the end of the month.
Yeah, big amateur championship there.
I'm playing-
God, I wish
I'm-
I
I'm
could
playing
play in
that.
that.
I'm playing that. You can't play because it'll work.
I got to work peak,
Yeah,
man.
so
I
I'm
can't
probably
get
gonna
away.
play in that. I'm excited. It's 650 and under.
Yeah.
$2,000 added. So if you guys have anything you want us to share about
I'm going to have
tournaments,
to call
events,
in dead.
please let us know. Please let us know because we will share. We want the sport to grow and have a lot more events. So.
I got to call in dead.
Yeah, I
Okay,
do.
I do.
It is. Yeah, you're playing really well. I would definitely. So I know Gavish is in there. 2.0 is in there playing real good.
Yeah.
Mario's in there. Lance is in there. So there's a
That's
lot
a
of
field of
strong
killers.
players. But I'm ready. Last time I played at US1, I played really well. I actually played some really good events. Really good matches. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and I mean, there's you talk about huge events coming up. We still have one huge event that's coming up here this week. Like I said, we're
Yes.
quickly becoming the tournament capital of the world for all skill levels, and we've got one more coming. Underdog 2.
Yes, underdog.
Hector
2.
Sanchez been waiting it. We got 40. He already knew. He had that comment typed. He typed that thing in and hit enter as soon as I said underdog.
Underdog 2. That's a great job.
42 players so far for Underdog 2.
Saturday sign up. Get down here. It's gonna be fun.
And thank goodness that I wasn't able to tell Hector that my girlfriend would have to drop out of the event because as much as she wants to play, she's going to be tied up on the 20th because we have tickets for Broadway.
Okay.
Yeah, she
So
can't
that's
go.
all right. That's all right.
But that being said, Underdog 2 this Saturday,
5s and under.
5s and under.
And you have to be a 5 and under in both, 8 ball and 9 ball.
Yep.
100%.
If
You have to be a 5 in both.
Yeah, if you go up, if you're playing this week, if you're a 5 and you think you're going up,
Don't
and
play.
You better either not play or you better dump.
No, never dump. Don't dump.
No.
No. But I definitely don't play. I would not. Want to go up. It's going to be a great event, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Hector and Michelle always do a great job. We still have Kuzi's underdog shirt here that we got to get it to him.
Yeah.
So Kuzi,
Come on,
if you're
Kuzi,
listening,
show up.
Come on up. I know you can't come for the tournament. He's in Florida, but come get your shirt at least. Come in, say hi. If not, we'll have to mail it to you.
I hear Alan Foley wants to play again.
Yeah.
I know he's out there. He's been
I'm
talking.
sure there's a lot of people that want to play again. Why would you not?
Show up, guys. Vic Pero, where the cash at? Come on. Bring it down, guys.
Yeah, bring
I
the
want to see
guys.
your guys.
Absolutely.
Bring them all. We need a contingent here. Let's get some factions going, some stables in the world
Yeah,
of pool.
absolutely.
Let's talk about it. Who wants to play? We got the US1 guys, they're always repping. We got the Rax
Yeah.
guys, they're always
Rax
repping.
guys
The Yale
are-
guys are always
absolutely.
repping. Where the Cash At's always repping.
It's funny you said that. US1 had some great shirts, by the way. Kudos to you guys. In
Ultimate
US1.
Team gear.
Really nice shirts. Obviously Yale Billiards is proud of what we wear. We have everything from hats to t-shirts. to
Sigma
tank
Wear
tops,
does amazing work too.
They do. I'm not wearing anything right now, but yeah, we have everything from Shark Stream gear to Yale Billiards gear, and no, not today. But they came in repping. They did really well, and that's good stuff. I like to see it. But people come up to me, why are they wearing all this US1 stuff? I said, that's where
Why
they
not?
play.
That's
It's
where they
nothing
play.
wrong. Yeah. Say, listen, we go deep. We go to other places, and everybody says the same thing. Why does everybody here have Yale Billiards stuff?
Listen,
And, we appreciate that too. By the way, guys, when you go to other pools wearing Yale Billiards stuff, take a picture and share it. You know what I mean? Just say, hey, I'm at a tournament. Wearing my Yale Billiards stuff. And another thing too, if you're out of state or out of country, we have people send us pictures that says, Yale Billiards has been in Ireland with Samuel and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So if you ever go out of state or out of country, take a picture with the Yield Leaders stuff. We'll post it for you. That's amazing stuff.
Yeah, it really is. And the best part about it is it builds that kind of faction mentality. There's so many things. There's so many times in a single sport where you get these groups and these cliques that build together, and it kind of creates a little bit of drama. Okay, oh well, my guy took down the top guy from Snookers. That's really cool. I mean, listen, we're not hating, but
Nope.
if you're gonna go to a room and you're gonna be there.
You want to represent,
and you're gonna, and that's going to be the room that you call home.
Yep.
Then you buy some gear and you represent when you go out.
Absolutely.
Every single time I go to a tournament, like I went to. Vegas was a good one because it was going to be a multi-day event.
Yep.
I had 3 shirts that were all going to be there. How I went with it, the very first shirt of the day was, of course, the Shark Stream.
Yep.
Had to be, repping Viking, repping our title sponsors, Simonis, the Shark Stream, Sigmaware, all the great people that, have built the Shark Stream were all being represented by that shirt. The next day, of course, I had the personalized Sigmaware shirt that Shelly made for me when we did the sponsors tournament.
That's a big shirt. Everybody really likes that shirt.
Liked that shirt.
Michelle, I know you're listening out there. And I actually got to put an order in really soon, so call me tonight. We got to put something together. My stuff, I can't keep it on the shelves. I really can't. I buy 2-3 dozen, and no matter what it is, it just goes.
They sell out.
It just goes, yeah.
And then of course,
so it's fantastic.
And then of course, for day 3, if I had made it that far, that would have been the day where I would have had the personalized Yale polo. That one would have been out there, of course, and of course the Yale quarter zip went along with it the whole way because that was really nice.
And we have we actually have new polos right now. Not going to last long. They're blue.
No, they're really nice.
They're not going to last long. So
yeah, so come and get them while you got the opportunity. But again, Sigmaware does some great stuff. Obviously, we're going to be getting more because we're going to need them. You know.
Yes,
who knows? Maybe there'll be some Shark Stream stuff coming out in the future. Stuff to keep you warm in the winter.
Absolutely. That's the plan.
You never know.
But I guess that's all we got for today, Timmy.
I do have one more thing. You know me, I got to bring the pro report.
Oh, we got to keep the pro report. All right, let's see what you got.
The first things first, for those of you that are out there, I'm going to be making a new power rankings list very shortly. Not because anything was inaccurate in the previous one, but because we have new information. Yeah. So if you didn't check it out, go to the Shark Stream.
And if you think he was inaccurate, you can easily...
Go ahead, come at me, bro.
Prove him wrong.
Come at me, bro. I got data for days.
Where's his mistake? He's got Earl at 24.
Yeah, I got data for days.
Yeah, Earl at 24.
You wouldn't believe the amount. It took me a week just to get the data,
just
so I could have
number
a baseline.
3.
No, number 5.
Number 5. Oya number 5. And you got Yap number 2, where he should be. I said 2.
4.
He should be at 2.
4.
Yap should be at 2.
4.
He's won a lot of big stuff. He's always cashing.
But unfortunately, he didn't win one of the big ones.
He's in the cash every single time.
You're right.
You got to move him up there.
I do, and that's why he's number 4. But he's not a U.S. Open winner.
Guys,
he didn't win a world title, and he didn't win a world.
For Timmy, tell him that Yap should be higher than 4.
Listen, we'll see what happens.
Let's get the Asian community together. Prove them. Let's go.
We'll see what happens with Yap at the next event.
Let's get it together. Let's get it together.
We'll see what happens with Yap at the next event. That said, the European Championships just happened, and I'm going to have to compile that data. I've already put it all together. I actually have it right here. This was just a rudimentary base of what I went with here. I put it on the back of an APA sheet of all things. I was throwing it together tonight. I had my computer rocking and rolling, bunch of tabs up, looking at all the results and everything else from every single event that happened at the European Championships this weekend. And we're definitely going to have a new power rankings list coming out. I'm going to tell you this, for those of you that disagreed with me putting Joshua Filler where I put him, he's going to get moved because he's going up. He ended up doing pretty well at the European Championships. We're going to talk about that. But if you want to go check out where the top 25 stand right now, you go check out that list. It's made in 5 different posts. I did 5 apiece. It's got a nice write-up for each one. I'm going to continue those write-ups. I'm going to try to do them within a week to 2 weeks. As the events come in, we're going to try to see where all these players are getting their momentum from. And again, I just want to bear in mind with this. With power rankings, it's not about how strong the player is. Yes, that matters. But if the player is strong but hasn't played in 6 months or hasn't won in 6 months, how could he possibly be anywhere near the top?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Nope.
So again, it's not about where he's ranked. He might have gotten top 16 in every single event, and he might be ranked number 3 in the world because he's catching a bunch of WPA points.
I
but
get
he's
it.
only top
We
16
get it.
in
You
every
get it
event.
out there. It's like football.
You know?
Dallas is number
Exactly.
1 power ranking or top 3 now.
Yeah.
Dallas is pretty good because they're playing well.
Exactly.
So I get it.
You know,
We
and a
get
lot
it.
of it
We get
based
it.
on their record, but also a lot of it is based on what they're doing. They're not just beating teams; they're throttling teams. You know. But anyhow,
Yep.
it's so again, if you disagree, by all means, let's chat. Like I said, I got data for days, and I'm willing to carry on a conversation. It'll be fun,
Yeah.
you know. But again, this week it's coming out. I'm going to have a new top 25 list coming out. I can't possibly make it in one post because it's just too damn long.
Nope.
But
Nope.
we'll see what we can do with that.
You know, we should start your own section here, or your own session for like a half an hour. You can just let these people know, and they can just text you what they think,
Maybe.
and go back and forth. It'd be like,
Maybe.
you know, just a podcast type thing.
Who knows?
because-
Maybe I'll just go live. Maybe I'll go live with the next power rankings.
Yeah,
Then we'll
that
put
would be
out
great.
put out a
Just,
post.
Yeah, post it up and
You
say,
know?
hey, you know, so you guys better do your homework out there because he's going to be prepared. But
Oh.
you got to do something and prove him wrong. I know there's,
Yeah.
you know, some smart people out there and believe in the way you believe in. Let's
Listen,
go at it.
on the very first
Go
post,
at it.
I had a name that a lot of people might know if they're really into the pool world. Guy Molina Mike.
Mm-hmm.
He jumped in on that right then and there. He's like, "Listen, we must be living in different worlds." And I'm like, you know what? Maybe we are. But
Mm-hmm.
you know, he made his case. I made my point. I think he stopped commenting because he either thought I was an idiot or just got bored. But either way,
That's fine.
one
You
way or another,
guys got to keep it going. Got to keep it going.
not every sports writer is right. But that
That's
being
right.
said, there are speaking of the European Championships. Let's just go real quick through who ended up winning
Okay.
the events. Okay, I don't have the entire top 16 list for each one, so we're just going to mention who the winners were in the 8-ball division. Austria's Mario He walked away with the European 8-ball title.
He also beat Mike 2.0 in the Masters, right? In the U.S. Open.
Yeah, hardly the strongest match.
Well,
Hardly
I'm
the
just
strongest
saying,
match he had to play
take
there.
A little credit there.
Yeah, well,
give Mike a little shout out.
yeah, I give 2.0 credit for playing.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. But Mario He is your European 8-ball champion. In the 9-ball division, we have, well, as he puts it, the new king, Joshua Filler, walked away with the European 9-ball title. And you could go back on the Shark Stream and see a video that we shared about Sanjin Pelahanovic's remarkable collapse in that event. He was leading. Filler escaped in that event.
We all have had that
He
collapse
very well
moment,
could've-
so
oh, yeah.
it happens.
He
It
very
happens.
well could have lost. But you can go back and you can watch that second to last rack live in its entirety.
Yeah.
In the 10-ball, Misko Fortunski ended up becoming your European 10-ball champion. That was a name I didn't expect. I've seen him play before. I know he's getting better. And I know he's starting to climb up the WPA rankings. But I'll be honest, with the field that was there, I was not expecting him to end up topping the list. But congratulations to him.
Good job.
No disrespect by saying I didn't expect it. Like I said, he plays great. Congratulations to Misko. And in the straight pool, we are starting to see that the young Russian former world champion Fedor Gorst is becoming a straight pool machine. He gets second in the American 14-1.
Yeah.
He ends
And
up
he wins this.
winning the European title.
I hear more about the 14-1. I'm surprised if it doesn't make a little comeback here.
It should.
Because it's starting to
If
it's
we could
starting
get
to
the
some ground.
WPA, yes, you, WPA, to sanction a world straight pool title again, maybe it will.
Yep.
I'm calling out you on that one, World Pool Billiard Association.
Do it.
You can do this. I know that there's been controversy over the World 14-1 tournament where the WPA actually sued the World 14-1 tournament
Yeah.
and told them they could not hold the event because it was a world event
Yeah.
and they didn't sanction it.
Well, then,
You can make it happen. Drop the lawsuit and let's get to working together.
yes, let's make
Let's
pool
go.
great again. Let's do it.
Exactly.
One more thing real quick. You know, Timmy and I, like I said, we're doing a lot of big things here with the Shark Stream. We got some new equipment. We have some really good ideas. What we'd like to hear from you guys, anything you would like to hear, something different. How do you like our commentary? Do you like, you know, you like the seriousness of the
Excuse
pool?
me.
Do you like the stories? Do you like the joke around? Do you like the mixture? You know, I really would like your opinions on what you like out there. You know, what you think. You think we're missing anything? You think, you know, anything, you know what I'm saying, Timmy? I want to get feedback from you guys because, you know, the Shark Stream is obviously taking off. I mean, we got big things. We have great ideas. You know, we would love to get different announcers in here. We would love to get new lighting. We would love to get a new system to be able to upgrade everything that Timmy's and I's vision is.
What I will say to that in terms of commentary, if you were somebody who really enjoys watching pool and watching commentary and said to yourself, you know something, I wouldn't mind being in a booth sitting with these guys, but maybe you're a little shy, you should come try it sometime. I'm not saying that maybe for you, maybe you won't like it, maybe you'll never do it again. But I've seen a couple people that have come in here and have, by all means,
they've been nervous, and then
good.
they came and said, very good, absolutely.
Like, look at Bobby Hunt. Bobby Hunt had an absolute aversion to this thing.
Yes.
We brought him in here with chicken one day, got him a little comfy, gave him a little
coffee,
wine, and the next thing you know,
coffee,
he was doing good. No, he likes his coffee. But, we gave him a little coffee, everything was good, and he turned out to be, just an absolutely awesome commentator. Him and the Kickin' Chicken are two of our biggest stalwarts. We want to see more of that as well. We've had guys like Will Alien here, He's a busy guy. He's not always here, he's got a day job, same with us. We want to get a good suite of commentators that can come in here at any given time, and we can trust them. We don't got to do anything like that.
Not gonna be swearing, causing a ruckus.
Shelley Schroeder, I would love to get her in the booth sometime. So if you're doing an event, Shelley, and you get knocked out, by all means, jump in the booth. If you want to just come and commentate a list match.
Well, that's the thing I think Timmy and I need to get at, because obviously we both have busy schedules, and we want to bring you as much Shark Stream as possible. And we want to bring you high quality content. So the scheduling of the appointments is what it is. Is that we need to know when you're available, when you're if you're able to be available. If you let us know, we might be able to squeeze you in for an event for, like I said, a list match.
Give you a call and say, hey, if you're not busy and you want to commentate.
Thursday's a great night because Timmy has league and I'm here and I'm running around. So if we have a list match, maybe somebody can do a list match on Thursday. Who knows? We might have somebody special coming on. So you guys want to keep your eyes out for that. And and if you have anything that you want to add, please let us know.
Yeah, Paul, a pro-am commentary thing would be really great. The only problem is find me a pro commentator. but that's the only thing that we're talking about. Who knows? May walk in the booth one time. We had Naoyuki Oi jump in the booth.
That was pretty awesome. That was really awesome. I agree. I agree. And Jeremy did promise he would get in here at one point.
At some point.
That would be awesome. I can't wait.
Maybe we'll get Allison Fisher in the booth. You never know.
Yeah,
it might happen.
You never know. You never know.
It could.
You got to stay tuned. You got to tune in on Friday night if you're not here.
You tune in on any night. All you got to do, if you want to keep up on what's going on with the Shark Stream, you go to that page, you hit that notification button, you make sure that you check the notification settings and say "see first."
Yes.
See first.
Absolutely.
On YouTube, hit that bell.
Anthony Petrozelli, I bet you if we got him in the booth, would be a fiery person. Anthony Petrozelli, you're welcome to come in and try a match.
Yeah.
Talk it out, because I know you talk pool. You're very knowledgeable of the game.
Guys like Kevin Brule comes in from Rhode Island.
He was colorful. He was really good.
They've got some great guys that have done it over there. Guys like Mike DeMarco, Justin Bertrand. I know he's never been in this booth, but if Justin Bertrand walked in the booth and said, "Hey, I want to commentate," I'd be like, "Come on, Justin, you're in." So.
Yep. Absolutely.
So much stuff.
Absolutely. So,
but if you want to learn, by all means, talk it out with us.
Yes.
It's not that hard. If you're scared, we'll jump in with you.
Absolutely.
We're not going to let you do it the first time alone anyway.
Hold your hand and get you in here.
We'll baby you.
It is absolutely, because we're looking for that diamond in the rough too. We want anybody that's interested to get in and grow with us, because we have big things, and we're both like I said, busy guys, and we want to make this the best as we can for you.
Yeah,
that's what we want.
And by the way, Shelley, I did see your comment here about the commentators at the table. Yes, that will be possible with the current limitations of our system.
Yeah.
That is not possible. Nope. But don't worry, this is why we just did what we did.
Yes.
And decided to pick up all the other fun stuff. It's all sitting in Bobby's office. Like I said, if we showed you, we'd have to kill you.
Yeah, it's very cool. Very cool stuff.
Dave Morganelli, thank you so much. Loving what them Patriots are doing, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure he is.
I bust his chops every day, but man, Mac Jones had a good day this week.
Patriots are looking good, man. Patriots style Super Bowl. Who knows?
Yep.
Who knows?
Who knows? Could be.
I might have to somehow get money for that ticket.
Well, Tom Brady falling off, so you never know.
Can you imagine if Belichick wins the Super Bowl after Brady? Everybody's going to hate the Patriots even more. It's unreal. It would be unreal. Imagine that. Can you imagine?
Yeah, that'd be the same thing. Can you imagine?
After the Patriots get rid of Brady, he goes and wins, and then everybody's talking about how it was Brady that did it all. Now Belichick could be the guy to go there and he wins it all. Now who did it?
Yeah.
pretty impressive out there.
Definitely be the big debate. But Paul, again, you've done it before. You're more than welcome.
Joe Raccio too. Yeah,
Joe
like I said,
there's a lot of guys that are willing to do it. You just got to be.
We need times. We need times when you're available. And we can schedule you in, and because not only we have the chalkboard, we got the replay coming back. We got all their big things. We're just going to make it happen for you. So, we need your help a little bit. Make it happen. Eric Burrows, Vinny Zuniga. I'd like to get Vinny Zuniga in the booth. He's very knowledgeable. He's got a lot of stories. I'm sure he would be great. So let's get some people in the booth. Hector Sanchez, he's obviously does a great job.
So I mean, there's a ton of things. Let's just go real quick right to our end. I mean, do you have anything else that you want to talk about real quick?
No, the only thing I do want to say is we're going to try to be a little bit more professional and do things a little bit better, top notch, and our sponsors without them. And again, we're not going to push them during the stream as much because we're going to do them at the end like we're supposed to and give them all the accolades they deserve.
For sure.
There they are.
Speaking of that, there are all of our amazing sponsors. Again, do not forget our 2 title sponsors, Viking Q's and Simonis Cloth. All of our amazing local sponsors, you see them all there. Of course, our newest sponsor has made it on there with Salado. That's right, you can find your game. Just download the Salado app. Guys like Pool Table Magic, Man Cave
going
Memories.
on this page.
Oh,
all these good stuff, man.
Is it not crazy? We got barber shops, we got shirt makers,
Something
people who
to
do
eat.
maintenance, people who bring in vacuum stuff,
pool tables,
painting,
Jacoby Q's.
Yes.
Wow.
God,
Mark Anthony can build you anything. So we can build your house, feed you, clothe you, some decorations.
Give you a haircut to make
memories,
you look decent.
Get your insurance in case anything happens. You got support from Andy, and then you get the play pool with APA. We'll clean your house with Vaculease. Maintenance will fix anything you need, and we'll wash your car.
We'll keep your car clean.
Not about that, guys.
So that's it right there. The Shark Stream is a one-stop shop.
That's
everything
amazing.
you can
That's
think
amazing right there, guys. Your sponsors are fantastic. And
awesome.
again, without you guys, wouldn't be us. But we're going to keep it professional here for you guys. That's for sure.
By all means, this is Shark Talk Live, episode 24. We are all set. It's been a lot of fun. Come get those business cards, guys. That way we can share them out there. We're going to start putting them all around town, getting to the different places.
Yes,
we're
absolutely.
Chat. You want to talk? You want to talk to us? Talk to us online. We'll be there for you. This is Shark Talk Live, episode 4.